Have you ever had people who come up to you and say, like, I don't know why we don't talk anymore? You know what the fuck you did? Why would the fuck would I be hanging around with you if you did me dirty time and time and time again? That's why I don't fuck with you. And instead of arguing and being pissy about it, I just cut you off. I got references for my cutoff game. I mean, I even cut off my own biological father and my own fucking brother. My own biological brother. If I can cut them off and they are my blood, like we're related by blood, believe me, I have no problem cutting anybody else off. And 9 times out of 10, me cutting people off is to benefit my peace of mind. It has nothing to do with you. Because if you move in a specific way and you talk in a specific way that's not in alignment for me and mine, then guess what? I'm gonna do my best to protect myself, especially me and mine, and I'm not gonna be around that kind of energy. Because I've been through too much fucking shit. I've been those people. I've stuck around. I've tried to make things work. I've tried to make friendship last. I've tried to hold people down. I've been that ride or die. And what usually ended up happening to me is I end up getting fucked over time and time and time again. I got talked about. I got backstabbed. I got cheated on. I got dragged on. I got just shit happened to me over and over and over again. And I've also been the one constantly bending over backwards trying to help people, extending my hand and making them still stick around me because they became codependent, and I try to save people because I was taught to save people. I was taught to love people the best of my ability. Like, you give it all to your friends, give it all to your partner, give it all to your children. And I was still bitter and I was still unhappy. And then I ended up resenting my loved ones. So when I started choosing me, yeah, some of my family members didn't understand it. Yeah, some of my friends didn't know what the fuck was going on. Said I changed. You damn right I fucking changed. Because I realized that I'm the most important person in my fucking life. It doesn't take away from my partner. It doesn't take away from my mother. It doesn't take away from my family. It doesn't take away from my children. It doesn't take away from my elders. It doesn't take away from my godchildren. It doesn't take away from my friends. It doesn't take away from my community. Because me loving myself at 100% motherfucking capacity means I have more to give y'all when I'm at a full cup. If I'm empty, you can't drive a car without putting gas in it or charging it, right? You can't use these devices without charging it, right? So why the fuck you not charging yourself? I'm just saying. I'm here with this another reminder, and I hope it resonates. And if you feel that you need help with getting back to who you are, I have extended invitations for my programs. And if you're interested in joining that, I have 3-month program, 6-month program, and a 12-month program. Totally one-on-one. I don't do groups or coaching, or I teach a class once a month. And that's Magic Manifestation. And the early bird sale on that is still open until Monday. It's $377 for the entire year. And we do a live class once a month. And we started on Ascended Master. So if you join, I'll send you the class that we just had this past week. But these private one-on-one programs, they're specifically tied about making you the priority. Love Thyself is a 3-month program where we work together one-on-one to enhance the most powerful, important relationship of your life. You are stuck with yourself forever. So why not learn how to love yourself? Love and Know Yourself is the 6-month program. The 3-month program is the same. But the next 3 months, you get to actually know who you are. You get to uncondition the conditioning, the imprinting, the training that you had specifically your entire life, childhood, into young adulthood. And you get to unfuck yourself. And you get to choose the lifestyles and the behaviors that you desire and you want. Then the 12-month program is called the Soulful Mastery Entrepreneur Program. It's not just for entrepreneurs, it's also for those who are advanced in their careers or want to enhance their careers. Because if you don't love who you are and you don't know who you are, you don't think it's not going to affect your relationships, you don't think it's not going to affect your pockets, it's going to definitely affect your businesses, especially the way you see money. People don't understand that money and love are usually the same frequency. I'm just saying, money's just an energy, but what you put into it. If you have money wounds and you are living in scarcity, you're always feeling that you're always going to run out of money, that you're never going to have enough, that's scarcity. That's surviving. That's not thriving. So if you choose to walk away from people and you choose yourself, good for you. But if you need help to get there, that's what I'm here for. And if you don't, no worries. I'm still glad you're here, and I still want you to win. That's the difference between me and other people. I always say this every day. Please follow your intuition working with any spiritual advisor. Even that means you do not work with me, because I'm not for everyone. Everyone's not for me. And that's okay. I still want my community to win, even if you don't like me. Even if you're on my page lurking, being a hater. Even if you no longer fuck with me anymore, or I no longer fuck with you. I still love you because you were part of my existence. Your part in my life brought me to who I am right now. So thank you. I appreciate you, and I love with you. And I definitely send you love from afar. Because my peace of mind is more important than anything else. Bye.